you.
Donovan and Lisa Kitt run an organic farm on the western edge of Grande Prairie County.
Come on, Miss Clara.
There we go. Easy. If you were to just keep walking west, you'd go through forest and up one mountain, down another, up in one mountain, down another, and eventually, like, you'd hit the Pacific Ocean. You gonna stay like that?
No pesticides, no herbicides. Just pure organic food grown in the middle of nowhere.
I feel like we're so lucky to be on the cusp of no man's land. And literally, it's a dead end this way, dead end that way. Beautiful boreal forest all around us. She's not sure what she thinks about the camera crew.
Oh, yeah. She's like, I did not sign a waiver. I'm actually in the witness cow protection program.
It's a quiet life that people in busy cities might only dream of.
Our water, where it comes out of the spring and starts to flow down the creek. We have pristine wilderness surrounding us. That's where we want to be.
Fresh vegetables are being picked this morning to take to town.
This is our garlic patch. I was probably like 21 when I had garlic for the first time that was homegrown. And it was one of those mind-bending things where you're just like, that was full of flavor. It's just like, man, this should be everywhere. I'm gonna give you that, Katja, and I'm gonna take this full one. I got into vegetables because it's one of the easiest things to get into, because you don't have to have a huge capital, it's mostly just your labor. Like, I really want to grow really good carrots.
On the Kitts farm, all creatures have a pecking order.
You know, we really respect the nutrient cycle, which is why we're having these chickens cruise around and they kind of mow the grass.
Oh no, I found something.
It's a mouse.
Oh no.
Big fat mouse, yeah.
Oh golly.
Not the nicest way to go to be pecked apart by chickens. There's a synergy between all of the animals, and every critter on the farm has its niche.
The Kitts put a lot of thought into the way they grow things.
My hope and my dream is that we can go back to these small-scale farms, and it starts to create a robust food system, one that isn't relying on a centralized operation.
Lisa and Donovan grew up in the country, then they each went away to university.
I didn't realize I was going to farm. They had a teach-in day where they had different people talk about the kind of the politics of food, and then I'm sitting there and I start crying. And that was the first time that I realized how passionate I was about food.
Donovan also works off-farm as an environmental engineer.
Hours are flexible and it takes me to all sorts of interesting places, and it kind of uses a different side of the brain than the farm.
Donovan's dad started the homestead in the early 1980s.
And where are you going?
Out to the pigs.
Okay.
Now Jerry Kitt takes care of the free-range pigs.
By having these pigs on this piece of land, they'll graze it all down. It's green now, but they're going to turn it all over.
There's a philosophy at work here. A happy pig makes better bacon.
Animals can have a good quality of life. To the benefit of the animals, the people that eat them, to the benefit of the soil. We have an agreement. I feed them, I bring them water, I give them pasture. In exchange, they give me nutrients and pork. And so that's how it works.
The homestead is surrounded by predators, but the Kitts say they're not a problem.
The woods are full of bears and wolves and coyotes and mountain lions, but we don't disturb them, and so as a result, they kind of leave us alone too.
Interns come here to learn about organic farming.
My name is Josephine, and my partner and I moved from Edmonton, sold our house, and now live on the farm here. It's an amazing opportunity to have a stepping stone into having a farm of our own, because it's a really big commitment to buy land.
So we are part of a program called the Young Agrarians, and they're kind of working to train up the next generation.
I'm Sarah and I'm from Nova Scotia, and I was traveling around and just fell in love with working on farms. I never thought I'd say it, but I actually really enjoy weeding.
I'm giving some of these people an opportunity to see something that's doable, something that they could do.
I'm Katya. I'm from Montreal. I was an oil painter before, and I never really thought about where my food came from. A couple years ago, I started putting things in pots and started planning and experimenting, and I really wanted to get more into it.
Every meal is fresh and nutritious.
We'll get some of that lard in there. So over the past basically 10 years, we've just continually keep on developing new knowledge on how to cook from scratch.
You know, if you're eating well, then chances are you'll thrive, right? If you'll feel better, you'll act better, you'll be a jollier person.
The reason that we're here is ultimately came down to having good, nutritious food.
After lunch, Lisa and Katya take their fresh vegetables to the Grand Prairie Farmers Market.
Are those going to get smooshed?
No, I think she had bags back here last time.
Okay. Okay, I'm just going to cover these things up. Yeah, if you could just organize that stuff in the fridges and as much as you can. If you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. Garlic scapes, boom.
This weekly ritual connects the kits to their customers.
How much does that one say? 10.02, awesome. Breakfast.
We just harvested today.
Awesome, some edible flowers.
What's the faux broth we have? We have beef or pork?
We have beef broth, just beef bones and vinegar. We have bison ones if you wanted to try bison. Okay, we're out of bacon, but I knew there was a secret one, so this is all working out perfectly. Bear with me, and I will hook you up. I'm looking for a baby holder. I love market days because there's nothing more powerful, more meaningful than to get to share my passion for food with people. I wish I could pop the thing in there, but we'll let her go and then I'll take the machine. Thanks, Deb. Sorry.
I'm just so happy to be here and have stuff. I could stand here.
Oh,
Good.
It's just been a big day, busy days.
Make it 15.
Make it 15?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
No problem. Take care.
I get emotional sometimes, and we create some real connections.
Come here with $20 and now I spend.
So you wanted 2 carrots and onions? These are people that have realized our story. They're behind it, and they keep coming every week or every other week. Thank you. We'll see ya. And they get it.
It's all about connecting people to the food they eat.
Our dream is to have, maybe 100, 200 families that were their farmers. So they're getting all of their chicken here, they're getting all their vegetables here, their eggs, honey. So they're getting most of their groceries just from our farm.
There's something magical and something very nutritional that comes from nature. And we're just going back to our roots. I felt it at university. That word agriculture, it's in the name. It's exciting to bring back culture into agriculture.
It's such a privilege to be growing great food for great people.